Hey guys, Steve from Mud Bass and Brass here. So here we are again. We're going to take on another project. We never have the opportunity to sit idle. So we've kind of got the idea watching Alaska, the Last Frontier. Ivan was doing some forging, and we were looking at it. We were like, you know what, we can do this. We're all about our knives and tools and whatnot. We like making our own stuff. So we decided we're going to start doing a little bit of forging. So did a little research online, watched a few videos, watched some pretty bad videos, but kind of got the gist of what it was going to take to put a forge together, at least a simple forge. I mean, if we really get into this, we can do something a little more complex. But basically, you need something that's going to be able to hold your charcoal, something you're going to be able to get up to a really hot temperature, and you need some pieces and an air supply that's going to allow you to blow air and get those high temperatures. So after watching, like I said, after watching some videos, we got the basic pieces. The few things I did learn, and it was to keep away from galvanized steel. So we got all black metal steel. I bought these pieces here, the T's, the nipples, and the end piece at Home Depot, and those are about 33 bucks. They didn't carry the piece that's going to actually mount the floor mount, so I ordered this one on Amazon for 13 bucks. I had an old wok hanging around the house that my wife hates, so I think she'll be more than thrilled to see that we're going to get rid of this and use it for something else. So our plan, you'll see, we're going to cut a hole in that and mount the floor plate to it. And then because we want to be able to work on this up at our camp, I've seen a lot of people use hair dryers and different types of electric blowers. Because we want to work on it in the camp, I bought this on Amazon also. It's a hand crank air blower. This was 69 bucks on Amazon. All of it on Prime, so I didn't pay for shipping, 0 taxes, which is always good. So I probably got about a little over $100, maybe about $110 of an investment here. The wok I had, and I'm sure I can manage to do everything else. We were looking, I got a hold of an old brake drum, but the damn thing was so heavy. The holes didn't line up with this. I had this, which I said my wife hates, so I think it should do fine with the heat. It's nice, it's light, and we're going to use an old table saw stand that was my grandfather's to mount all this together. So it'll be kind of nice, a little nostalgic having Papa John have his hand in on this too. So that's where we stand right now. We'll keep you updated, and like always, first time trying something, but as always, we always seem to be pretty successful with these things that we do. We're going to go from start to finish. So many of the videos I saw online, they show these people making these damn things, but then they don't show them forging anything. So which makes me either say that they don't work, or these people just, I don't know. That's not what we try to do here at Mud Bass and Brass. We want to show you how to make it. We want to show you the mistakes we make, and then we want to show you how we use it. So that's our plan. So talk to you soon. Stay tuned. You good?
I'm good.
So we're just going to mark our nipple. This is the piece that's going to reach through and attach to our floor mount piece. Nice. Okay, so here we are, just starting. We decided we were going to cut a hole to have this go through the center, but it just dawned on us we could just easily mount this right to the bottom and just punch a bunch of holes in this, and this will be our screen. So cutting holes in it, as you can see, we started trying to cut this through with the Dremel, and it's just we were going to be here forever. So I punched one hole through, and then it dawned on us. We were like, the hell with it, we'll just punch a bunch of holes right here. That'll serve as our screen so our coals don't fall through. We'll mount this bad boy to the bottom as opposed to putting it on the inside. And there you go. So our first little revelation. Okay, so we have successfully mounted our floor plate to the bottom of the walk. Drilled our holes. This is mounted on there. It's nice and tight. We've tightened it up really, really well, so the inside of this now is sealed, so when our air is blowing through, it should only blow through these holes. Okay, next step. And the nice thing about this is that we're only dealing with air. You know, we're not dealing with fluid, so everything's going to be hand tightened, so this thing can come apart real easy. So next step is adding one of the 2-inch nipples on here. So that guy gets put in there, just hand tightened. That's it. Okay. To that 2-inch nipple is a T. And this pipe, I don't know if I said at the beginning, everything is 2 inches, and it's black steel. Okay. No galvanized. We don't want galvanized. Okay. That's the T. To this, we add one more nipple. So basically, everything's upside down. So to this goes our cap, so that our ash will just be falling on the ground. This will be basically just a clean-out valve. And then I grab the longest nipple they had. Nipple, remember what we said? To the Iron Maiden, only very appropriate, see? Everything is a boob. Okay, so.
Including the guy making it.
So, there we have the basis of our forge. To this, we're going to add our hose, which will go to our air source. So all we need to do is mount this on something that'll hold it, fill this sucker with charcoal, fire this bad boy up, and we can maybe start forging some metal. How about that? Not bad, huh? If it works. If it doesn't, then I got a $100 piece of solid steel and a metal boob. Alright guys, so here we are, day 2 of our forge building. So what we have is the piece we put together yesterday with the walk and the pieces of the black steel. Just for now, until we have everything really solidified and we know what we're going to do, we're just going to use this piece of angle iron to hold the forge itself in place. We're using, this is the base I was talking about yesterday. This base was from my grandfather's table saw that was still in my father's basement. So it's perfect. Again, just like I was talking about my Uncle Paul, my dad, my grandfather would love this. He would love this project. So this is going to be a base for our forge. So what we're going to do, kind of in simple terms, is we're going to cut this 2x4.5. We're going to mount it to the opposite side here through these holes. And we're going to mount our blower on this side of the whole piece. Blower will provide air and up comes up and through. Ideally, we'll see what happens. Okay? So, step 1 is to cut this in half. I'll get my trusty assistant Dominic over here. He'll grab the saw. So, like I said, the whole object of building this the way we built it was so that we'd be able to work with this up in our camp. So, no electricity. We haven't used anything so far, electrical-wise. We used the cordless drill to drill the holes, so I suppose that's kind of electrical, but not. And we'll go from there, okay? So, Assistant Dominic, cut it in half, please. Who's missing a rock?
Yeah, it's a big screw too.
Oh boy, yeah, coming out of that?
Plenty.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay, so we put the forge together. We don't have any charcoal yet, so we just got some dead wood, just a little tree that was over here, cut it down, threw it in. Everything's a little damp because we had a lot of rain yesterday, but the concept works. There's no doubt about it. So our next step now is we're gonna get a bunch of this small stuff, get a really good fire going, and then we'll smother it. We'll make some of our own charcoal. I got a buddy of mine who works for an art supply store. So we'll give him a call tonight, have him get us some irons. we'll give this a swing. I'll tell you. So far, I'm just tickled pink because we get that thing going. Look at that. The air supply is great. And here we are. We're out in the middle of the woods. No electricity around. You know, we can come up here. Just another thing we can do around the campfire and get ourselves away from the craziness of society. You can't beat this. I mean, look at this. The Whalen shelter, it's dead on. We're psyched. Whalen shelter's great. The only thing we did a little different, we used little ball bungees up on the top. You can see them. They were a hell of a lot easier than our other pieces that we had. So we used the angle iron that was already in the ground from my old garden as a kid. We tied off the two ends, so that's in good shape. So I think we're just gonna burn more wood, and like I said, we're gonna smother it and stop making our charcoal so that we can actually really maybe do some forging this week. You know, Luke's got the week off. I've got Friday off, so we're hoping maybe this week we're gonna get started on some knives. So it's a good thing. So we're just gonna veg out and relax for a while, and thanks for joining us. And as always, hope for the best, prepare for the worst.